I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable.
Hallo en welkom bij een nieuwe video op mijn kanaal. We zitten weer in Detective Pikachu. En we waren vorige aflevering hebben we de extra drill geholpen aan het einde. En we moesten deze ruimte investigaten. Dus laten we eens even gaan kijken. Here's a notice from the operation teams to the research team. Could be important, read it out, Sim. The entertainment room on B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Miss Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstance, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the entertainment room on B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, huh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list of dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in this facility. Some of those names are crossed out. Luxley, Bipart, Impidimp, Sableye, Pongoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were gonna be sent here too. Uh-oh. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hermia, Crofonite, Poliwrath, Wooper. They're not crossed out, so they must be already sent here. After that, there's some stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized in Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroy the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. Dus dat is wel wat er gebeurd is met de controller. I see, so that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unita's involvement before, this pretty much proves it. Yeah, but I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
Let me see.
This looks like business reports written by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of his final inspection. Myers is their CEO? CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots? You're telling me he's the head of honcho of this entire organization? Papa's the one running Unitas? That can't be that can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. Uh-oh. There's an experiment report about the cubes. I've got a list of Pokemon that the cube were tested on. Luxley, Lipard, Impidimp, Soon, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hermia, Crowanite. Same what we saw in the other document. At this time, we lacking sufficient data on Pokemon with various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. They're still planning to collect even more Pokemon? Damn. Another document written by someone in Unitas operation team. The title of your mission are as follows. Oh, van some official orders, did ya? The Galar region. Goal to advance our research and the deployment of the cubes. Gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. Oh, dat is de Marathon en zo, ja. Can't believe they got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all those Pokemons we met at the ruins are doing okay. They will be fine. They have got Gordon and Chris helping them out. Wat hebben we nog meer? Someone in internal orders within units. The water is leaking from B3. Mr. Mello keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Last Mello does all the research on B3 before. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's keep the cool head and keep looking. Een sleutel. Sleutel! Yeah, we'll get into a locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, let's try it out.
Hey.
Okay. Hebben we hier ook alles? Volgens mij wel, toch? I sure didn't expect to learn Howard's in charge of all of Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's being pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Yeah. Must have been a shock to find out her old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She's probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she will recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah. I almost forgot, after the whole Howard reveal, there's something else that's bothering me. What's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Okay. Butler was mainly capturing Pokemons, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I wanna mull this on over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think? For the research, toch? We figured out that Unitas has been capturing the team. Yeah, okay. Gewoon deze, toch? Test subjects.
Okay.
Experiment report says they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they had been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sort of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were capable with any kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Yep. Ta-da-da-dum. Are there any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. Might be clues somewhere that will help us find the way downstairs. Let's be as thorough as we can with this set of rooms. Oh, we moeten sowieso hier naar binnen. It worked. Let's check out what's inside. Hello. Hey, aren't you the girl who night that stole my hat? You don't remember, but probably. Hey, no apologies necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Hey, yeah, huh? Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone's head. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Oh, I guess that's kind of a storage object, huh? I'm really not blaming you or anything. Sorry, I keep bringing it up.
Hey.
Do you remember how you managed to bring you here? I see you were to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. And then when you started controlling you with the cube, I'm serious, you fortnite. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. We're gonna show the world who's really at fault for this. We're so close to figuring everything out. Awesome. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey brother, why are you here? Was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Let's hear what Polyrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad there's nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's gotta be pretty stressed. Whoa, why is it swinging its arm around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favorite swimming stroke. I know, but you can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey.
How did you get here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some humans suddenly grabbed you. That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, it's pretty sure I've seen Polyrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like the Wooper, these poor Pokemon. So sad. Hey. Hariyama. Oh, Hariyama sure looks reeled up. No, Hariyama, don't even think about it. Huh? What did it say? It's being searching for a sumo opponent. Huh? Yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Sorry, Hariyama. I'm sure we'll find an opponent eventually. Says it of testing its strength with sumo wrestling. I bet here Hariyama would get along really well with the Ramatan, but now is not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to the Ramatan, at this point we would be in real trouble. Sorry, I'm gonna guess you win this round by default. So you have been brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. We're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Polyrath. I see. It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor starts cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Oh, it's really strong. You know what I need? Looks like the floor's been weakened here. I can barely see the floor below these cracks. If we have the Ramatan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down here. And risk of all caving in? I don't think so. Fair point, the Ramatan doesn't exactly have a light touch. I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate. We need to dance scared at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. That way. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use an elevator. We gotta think of the third option for getting down. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they might be. Right. There's gotta be a way through. Ja, gewoon niet de extra drill. Yes. Ask him for the... Yes, that's the best plan.
Okay.
Maybe you could ask extra to drill holes through the floor. Oh yeah, I bet extra could carve out the main hole for us. And if we take it to that section of the floor having all the damage, why it could dig through that in no time flat. So let's hit up extra drill for help. Okay, let's go. We need to ask extra drill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask him right now. Anyways, that's the situation. Think you can help us, extra drill? It says it's the least it can do. I'm so glad it will help. Hey, Cramorant! Uh-oh. Give the controller back. You hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. I think you can start digging right away, Hexadro. I will go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim. Here we go. Sick. Lekker bezig, joh.
Yeah.
You dug that hole in no time. We really appreciate it, Exadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Exadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Exadrill, you could get out of here. Just keep handing up. With your skills, I'm sure you will be able to escape this place. And sorry to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemons with you. Would you find Booper, Dusko, and any others from the upper floors too? Yeah, you go with Exadrill too, Cramorant, and you don't let Unitas catch you in this time. Thanks, Exadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all. I need to stop Papa whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then. It's about time we get on moving. Got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole. Ik ben benieuwd hoe lang de volgende gaat zijn, want deze, ja, deze floor zeg maar was best wel lang. Ik ben wel benieuwd hoeveel er hier gaat zijn.
Okay.
Did everyone make it down safely? I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone to the bottom floor B5. Oh look, a floor mat. Let's check it out. Waarom staan er kruisen doorheen? So the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs. And the door on the left leads to some storage room and the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage rooms. It says there's packed full of crates. Then I guess we're gonna use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we need to open the door on the right. But it says here we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. Card key instead of a passcode this time. Security on this floor is tidiest as ever. Tidiest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy. We've gotta find that card key. Klinkt goed. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to my map, we saw B1. This floor's used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that one on the others we saw earlier too. It said that Morlock research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle, Morlock's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas' research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kind of pale. Oh, it's just knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. It's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the one conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's the most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. They said they're gonna go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Uh-oh. Getting weaker? Hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu fades away. This is bad. We can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've gotta get your body back fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What is this? What is it? There's something stuck on my foot to my foot. Let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operation teams. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her to the pizzeria in Bamboo Work. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here? But what's this about a sleeping man? I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. You think Dad's body's close? Yeah, the feeling's strong here. Stronger here than on any of the other floors so far. Oh, it might be down on the lowest floor. B5? Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. So we need to be fast. This must be near your desk. Notebook and memories, huh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. Can't make heads or tails of any of the scientific jargon, though. Wait, look, this entry from last year. I received word that Mayor Myers that work has resumed in the Pokemon Unity Lab. They will be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. Both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousness. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I have decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people as a researcher. I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa's the one who named this organization Unitas? This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There gotta be a side to the story we're not seeing. Let me see. Whoa, looks at the title. Investigating report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. Oh, that's a report about my body. What does it say? I will read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on this condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrical cardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only abnormality observed on the subject is his brain waves, which occasionally exhibits irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting this body. Throughout though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no sign of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad's just sleeping and he's still totally healthy. That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. No worse for wear either, which is such a relief. Plus, now we have confirmation that your body's here in the lab. Guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah. All that's left to find this body of yours. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operation teams. Go ahead and read them. Location: Babelborg. Target: Jessica. Retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Babelborg. It's an imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. What is it? Why did you just stop reading? It says that Unita's CTO is Mr. Mallock. Ik zei het dat hij er wat mee te maken had. The guy, the Chief Technology Office? So the Mayor, the CEO, and the Murdoch, the CTO. Bob and Murdoch, the leader of this organization together? But why? There's a map of Babelborg attached to the document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Merck, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her though. De thumb drive, dat stond er toch? Ah, yes. Alright. Bunch of tools, building and fixing cubes. There's a lot of differences. Let's take a different. And look, toolbox, screwdrivers, an only can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. There's a ticket submitted to the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue CTO's lab door. A card key are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door's not working? That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here's some instructions. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kinda hard to read, but I will do my best. Control cubes currently in operation are active on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on rock-type Pokemon. The cube must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task where I to handle it myself, but I have other more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cube inflicts on Pokemon's bodies. Dat is niet goed. Unita's guy in Babelborg was controlling a rock-type Pokemon. No problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. I can't believe they were using Pokemon like a tool, all while knowingly making them suffer. Took the words right off my mouth. This must be research test, notes. From the research team to the management team. Orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller at resident of member work. You are to notify the operation teams to carry out these orders immediately. So these instructions are from the chief CTO, yeah. How do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Need a card key to open this door. We read the other side of the door. It's blocked. We have too many stuff to get through anyway. Er moet toch nog wel iets meer informatie zijn.
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. This seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. It's our own budge. No point in brooding about it here. Let's look around somewhere else. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think they're reports about cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cube were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects on the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. How could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. Ik heb het gevoel dat hij het misschien niet eens weet hoe erg het is op de Pokémons misschien. Voice recorder. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They are supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversations like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is gonna listen to this. By the way, remember what Mr. Meyer stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Moloch. I would love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah, well, good luck to you. I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Meyer had to say, and you know, there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murloc made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Meyer said it. It was like, we need the cubes to be we need the cube so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, particularly shouting in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same. Plus the Meyer got a daughter. He's trying to keep her safe and making sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Okay. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so. The intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, it was legitimately terrified of him. Okay. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine. I just need to talk to my dad's face to face. In the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Click, click. Did you hear something just now? Huh? No, I didn't. Never mind then, I guess. I don't see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. I want to investigate a room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? What the fuck? Wait, what was that? I heard it too. It came from the half-assembled computer. Let's check it out. There's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. I can't see inside. Is it okay? It says it found a perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. Surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who's its partner? A researcher here. Apparently they must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Your partner's not back yet. Why don't you go look for them then? Oh, I get it, you're stuck. Is it okay? I think so. It doesn't sound like it's in any pain. It sounds sad though. We can't just leave it like that, like this. I guess we may as well help since we're here and all. It's really wet in there though. I don't think we can just jank it out. We probably need some sort of tool. Didn't he pass by the desk with some tools on it? Let's grab one of them. Oh no, those days, right? Yeah.
I see.
Oil cans, muscular eyes, or blowtorch. Lots of options. Let's take them all. Okay. Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Careful, if you keep trying too hard to get out, you gotta hurt yourself. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to help rescue the Pokemon. I will think of something. We can't just leave it in there. Ik denk, kan je niet gewoon de oil can gebruiken om hem zeg maar gladder te maken? We can use the yeah, dat is. Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright, it should be easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Yay, there it is. There was a clink inside. Thanks for getting you out of there, huh? Forget about it, it was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in, but mind if we ask a few questions. Hoe past trouwens die Pokémon in die computer? Ik bedoel, volgens mij is die Pokémon groter dan die computer, maar sure. I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't the one-off thing. Link gets itself stuck all the time. It's part of annoyance, it seems. Yeah, I guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Hey.
Do you get along with all the humans in this place? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed to as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Klink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Might not be a bad person then. Yeah, maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful.
Hey.
Do you know where to find a card key? Dat opent de door. Het is heel raar om card key te zeggen in plaats van keycard, maar oké. Its partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere else? I guess all the researchers have here keep their cards on them all the time. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. I'm glad we were able to help Klink. Yeah, I'm relieved it's okay. Is it just me or does the shape of this clink looks familiar? That panel in the middle of the door, maybe? Exactly, let's over there. Daar zal ik ook wel aan te denken inderdaad. How does it look, Tim? How big are the gears we were dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink's perfect size. Wait here a second, I will get Clink. So anyways, think you can help us out, Clink? You're off for the job then. Thanks, Clink.
Okay, Clink. Do
Shout
your
out,
thing.
Clink. Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, it worked. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Oh, you're gonna go find your partner? But you don't know where your partner is? Afraid I can't help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs? There's unit does member searching for camera up there. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and see. Use that hole in the ceiling. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. Thank you! Shout out, Clink. I hope Clink finds his partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now I've gotta investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Morlock was researching. Let's go inside. Oh. Here we are, Morlock's lab. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't know how we're gonna investigate all this. But there's bound to be really important info about the units in here. Yeah, I hope we can find a card key too. Oh my god, ik heb hier zo geen zin in. Het is zoveel zooi. Nou, we beginnen wel gewoon bij het bord. There's a bunch of different locations scribbled on here. The handwriting is awful. This gotta be hard deciphering. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. Oh, right. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangers Pokemon possess human. News stories that revealed famous and popular Pokemon to exactly be dangerous and especially effective to achieve this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Oh no. That explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove you're innocent before that story made the news. They're sending me still. Now I wonder. Is there is that the only reason they detained me? The writing over here just is sloppy. Can you read it? Let's see. I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong with the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler is the former chief of the police bureau. So Butler was working with the Morlock as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Morlock must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu. Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Project Phase 2. Retrieve the specimen from the PPB. Phase 3. Extract the energy from the specimen. Guess it's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what it was going on. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Marlock's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff in the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Yep, so it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did you, that part about extracting the energy from you means? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in that body too. Marlock seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it? That's a good vraag. Voice recorder? Oh nee. Seems to have more than one recording on it. What will we listen to first? Alright. Research arrangements. Let's hear it. Hoef ik deze niet voor te lezen? Zou het
Report
zijn.
subject.
Beter.
Research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
That's kinda creepy. Marlock was the one who suggested the mayor's Meyer to research Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey.
Which according to do you want to listen to? Let's hear it.
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Uh-oh. Papa knew the side effects that Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. I don't know what this that the same can be said for Marlock. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
Hey.
I've had a bad feeling about Marlock from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize it was this terrible. His research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Ik vond hem ook al zus hoor, vanaf het begin. Maar... I can barely read the handwriting. There are some sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe we can read just the most important points? I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the aerodrop. Wait, you can activate it? What? There's more research material on the meteorites we found on B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operation team to collect a significant amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into in the rooms were acting under Marlock's orders? But what's the final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the documents. I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the aerodrop to energy from the meteorites. It was successful. The aerodrops showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole wasn't activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the aerodrop. Doing so was necessitate more experience. He wants to activate the aurora drop? Guess it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites and the aurora drop. Apparently he will be able to activate the aurora drop if he keeps up this research on this whole those two things. But the researcher doesn't say what it means. What will happen when the aurora drop is activated? What exactly is Marlock trying to accomplish with this research? It's gonna have something to do with that final goal he wrote about. Oh nee. Hoe kom ik aan de nummers?
Whoa!
Oh. Oh. What is Tim? You see something? There's some photos of Dad and Pikachu? Oh yeah.
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
Maar hoe komen we daar? This backroom wasn't on the map. Maybe Marlock wanted to keep it secret? That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. Well, I've searched the whole room, but we haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in the back room? They've gotta be worth a shot at least. Okay. 200122. I'm trying them, go for it. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that was easy. Now we can take a look around. Probably put what's going on here. There's something high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good look around. A thorough look around. Maar dat gaan we lekker volgende week doen. Volgende week gaan we verder met kijken wat Marlock van plan is. Gaan we hopelijk naar B5 en gaan we eindelijk ontdekken wat er allemaal gaande is in dit lab, jongens. Vond je deze video nou leuk? Laat dan zeker een like achter. Abonneer op mijn kanaal voor meer van deze video's. En dan hoop ik jullie de volgende keer te zien bij een nieuwe video. Bye!